Getting delirious. I'm dying. Huffing a what? What do I want to be? Oh, that's hot.
Half a day, Pika fans. We are back in the heat seat tonight with another episode of That's Hot Par, Mariana's spiciest talk show. I'm your host, Roki Alcantara Jr. This is episode 2, season 2, and we have a special guest on the Pika table tonight. Before we get to her, we'd like to give a shout out to our homie, Melker, the Mangler, Champ, Animal, Tasmanian Devil, Manabusen. Thank you so much for blessing us with your presence last episode. We look forward to all your endeavors and all your businesses thriving and everything in the future. So thank you, my man. So here we go. We have, again, a special guest in the heat seat tonight. She is a model, a teacher. She is a physical personal trainer. Matter of fact, she was voted Pika's best 2020 personal trainer. She's a national beach volleyball player and soon to be doctor in educational leadership. Without further ado, please, everybody, welcome to the heat seat, Jazzy Wenzel.
Half a day.
Half a day, Jazzy. How are you doing? How are you doing? Let me see it. Let me see it.
We
here.
We up in here. We up in here right now.
Here we go. Awesome, Jazz. So tell us, man, how do you handle the Pika-ness and how do you react to all of this?
Sometimes when I eat hot Cheetos.
Hot Cheetos, right? That's as high as it goes?
That's probably the hottest I've done.
Oh, okay. So you do fine here then.
This is going to be a challenge.
Wow, I hope so.
Whole life.
I hope so.
Yeah.
And I know you're always up for a challenge, right?
Oh, yes.
Definitely.
I got to represent Paradise. Come on
Paradise, there you go.
Come
right on.
I'm up for that challenge.
Right on.
Let's go.
Right on. Speaking of Paradise, we'd like to give a shout out to our sponsors this evening.
Yes.
Paradise Fitness.
Paradise Fitness.
Check them out. 3 locations. Where are they at? Where are those locations at?
Aganya, we in Tumon, and we in Dedido, baby.
There you go. Here you go. Check out Jazzy too. She's training over there. All right, man, Jazz. So this episode, we kind of did something a little bit new. We went to your employment.
Yeah.
And we dropped a surprise envelope
yes,
there.
did.
Were you expecting that by
I was
by
not expecting that.
What was that experience like, and what did you think when we left? Definitely
when I
a
saw
shock.
Joni come in there, and then she was like videoing me, and she called me, and she's like, "Where you at?" And I was like, "I'm at the gym."
As you always are.
Teaching. I'm a teacher.
Right.
And I was like, "What's going on with her?" Right? And then she's like, "Oh, can you come out?" And I was like, "Oh my God, are you okay?" And I go and see her. And then these two come out, Rob and Roadster, and you guys are like coming out with an envelope. I'm like, oh my God, this is amazing. I'm so excited.
So something again new that we wanted to do, and we want to just get, of course, your initial reaction and what you thought about, just being approached by us unexpectedly, and that was awesome.
Goodness,
we appreciate
really
appreciate that, and thank you for being a good sport and not turning us down.
Oh,
You're
of
here.
course not.
So
how
that's
can
awesome.
I turn this opportunity down?
So are you ready to get this going? As you know, we're working on 10 wings, different Denancies, different sauces from our hot sauce connoisseurs on our island. We'll do a shout out to all of them, left to right, and yeah, we'll talk story. You ready?
Yes, I saved my appetite just for this.
Did you?
Yeah.
Right on. Be careful when you do that, because the gun show. They didn't pay for this gun show today.
Sorry, guys.
Well, here we go. So
wait, before we start, I have one more question.
What's up?
It's 7:00. Where's Usher though?
He's in his drop top, cruising the streets. Right? You gotta
real pretty little thing.
So here we go. Now that we know where Usher's at, we're gonna get to the main course here. So this is a new feature on the show. Have you heard of OG Donisali? They are the breed of the Nancy brand by Lenny Farron.
Wow.
Are you familiar? I believe they did a collaboration with Most Hated, Alex Castro.
Familiar.
Shout out to you guys, man. Thank you for dropping this earlier.
Okay,
so it's a new feature, man. So it's the first time for us. Ready?
Okay.
Let's get it. This is the beginning.
Well, you're fast.
I've been here before.
You're fast.
And I'm hungry too. Very good.
Oh, wow.
Very good kick.
This is very good.
Right away. So, Jazzy, tell us real quick your background about where you were born, where you hail from.
So I was raised in Dedido.
Dedido.
What's up, Dedido homies?
Shout out to the homies in Dedido. Vice Mayor Peter Beneventi.
And I went to BMS. I went to JFK. So raised in Dedido. Yeah.
So North Side.
Yeah.
Right. You want to do a shout out to your class?
Oh yeah. Shout out. 07.
Islanders.
I know it shows my age, but.
Right on, man.
Islanders.
And then you're graduating. So you went college after high school.
I did. Yeah.
UOG.
I went to UOG, got my exercise science degree, and then I got my master's online.
Right on.
And then now I was like, you know what? Why not just go all the way? Let's go doctorate. Let's go, baby.
There you go. Might as well,
Yeah.
right?
Just
Go
like
big.
these wings, I'm gonna go all the way.
We're gonna go to the end for sure. Here we go. Moving on. Second wing on deck. 6 for 6. My homeboy Brendan
6 for
McCaughey.
6.
Thank you so much for this.
Thank
Coconut
you.
flavor too. So are you a big fan of some coconut Denancy?
I love some coconut.
So
Come
you
on,
better
bring
get
it
it.
on.
Here we go. Cheers.
Okay, cheers.
Get it.
Wow.
A lot of flavor in this one.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just like take one bite? Because it's hot.
All the way.
Oh, all the
All the
way.
way.
Okay.
Wow.
The man said all the way. Let's go.
You taste the coconut there? We got this.
Sweating already, but
So, Jazzy, you got your plate full, girl.
no,
You-
literally. Look at
No,
that.
literally. And even in life, right? Like,
Yeah.
you're a phys ed teacher at GW.
Right.
Right? And you're a personal trainer at Paradise.
Paradise, right.
How do you manage both those professions?
I ask myself that every day. How do I do it?
Uh-huh.
How do I do it?
And what's the answer when
I
you
think
answer
the
yourself?
secret is you have to love what you do.
Passion.
Right?
Right.
Paycheck over
Passion over
paycheck over
paycheck under passion. Dude, I think this is getting to you a little bit.
over paycheck.
That's
I
right.
think this is the one that's
Right on.
Woo.
So would you say that that those are your dream jobs? Like, obviously, you put a lot of.
I just followed my heart.
Right
And
on.
I was like, you know what? I want to do this. Let me go do it.
Right
and then
on.
once I was in it, I was like, oh, my heart feels right. So I think I'm going to keep on going towards this.
And you're managing it fine.
I mean,
everything is working
seemingly,
out.
yes.
Yeah. Right on, dude.
While
So-
still trying to stay, fit myself. It's hard to
I
juggle
see.
everything.
I
So,
see. And you're training others, so you're like, man, I want them to be this way. I gotta show by example,
you
right?
gotta,
you gotta lead by
you gotta
example,
practice
right?
what you preach. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, man.
Yeah.
Ready?
Okay.
Have you heard of? I'm sure you heard of Set Prim.
Yes.
Have you heard of the
definitely.
Moss Pica?
The moss pica?
Yeah, Moss Pica meaning more spicy, more
I
pica.
knew that. Yes.
Right?
That's-
And you're ready for it. I can see your excitement.
I mean, yeah. This
So
is
let's
for
go.
you kids. This is for my clients and my students.
Right on.
Let's do this.
Let's go. Cheers.
Cheers.
So Moss Pica, this is a new release.
Where's the part where there's
There's
not
less?
on?
Rob, make sure there's nothing uncovered.
My nose is like, I think dripping by now, but
A little bit. Don't get
it tastes
there.
real good.
Let's talk about your modeling career. What got you into that profession, and how often do you get booked for those shoots?
With modeling, it's more like the opportunities kind of came to me after I started doing a pageant.
Okay.
Yeah, so I did my first pageant in 2009.
And what
Then
pageant was that?
Miss Earth.
Miss Earth, right on.
And then after that, I guess I just kind of got the, what is it? Exposure, a little bit more
yes,
exposure.
yes,
and I
yes.
think it just started to go from there.
I see.
Yeah.
And then different companies, agencies.
And different
is calling
companies
you up.
kind of like reach out to me and stuff like that. And I'm surprised that they still are.
Right? Why do you say that? Why do
Because
you say
it's
that?
been like over 10 years now. So,
Right.
but
So-
I'm grateful.
Is there a particular shoot that you tend to enjoy more?
I think that every shoot brings its like
Different vibe?
different vibe, yeah, and
Right,
things that they.
Saw you on the Fish On.
Oh yeah,
on
fish
the
on
boat.
too,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. And I
shout out.
I look at all of those as different opportunities for me to like see how different people work and how I can help them in their business.
Right.
So it's always a give and give. Like we both
Give and give.
Give.
I like that.
It's not really about take. It's more
Right.
like, what can I give to you and what can you,
Yeah.
how can we help each other?
You ready?
Moving
Fourth
on,
wing of the
baby.
evening. New feature, gentleman by the name of Bernard Balahaja. He calls it the Kaduku Denancy.
I love Kaduku.
New feature on our show, so it's the first time for both of us. You ready for this?
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah.
I'm honored.
I don't know, look at all that. You see all those seeds there?
Oh man, those seeds though, that's the one that gets you, right?
Why?
Cheers.
Oh, you know already it gets you,
Let me see first. Let me see.
Holy mac, dude. That's Kaduku.
Going on and on to each wing, I have to like slowly bite into it.
Yeah, take your time.
So that I can see if I can handle it or not. Wow.
That's straight.
This is definitely getting hotter. Ooh.
Good job, Kaduku Denancy.
Very. Kaduku.
Man, Jazzy, let's talk about your journey towards attaining a doctorate in educational leadership.
Right.
What drove you towards getting that doctrine?
What drove me towards Let me get my mind straight real quick. So what made me want to go pursue that doctorate is really because I just want that opportunity to influence more people.
Oh, right on.
So I feel like if I get the doctorates, it just opens more doors for me to reach other people.
Right on.
And one of my...
That's hard part.
One of my goals or dreams. One of my dreams in life.
Goals and dreams, yeah.
Goals and dreams. I'm trying to think. Is to, what do I want to be?
So I don't know if you know, but you
What
have a
I wanna
doctorate
be?
in educational leadership.
Okay. Sorry, back to that.
Do you remember?
I'm trying to remember. My dreams was to be a university professor.
There you go, UOG professor, you heard it here.
Yes.
So how is it going, and what do you plan to do as a doc in educational leadership? I mean, so you said you want to be a professor?
Sir, your
that
questions
the
are
end
getting
game?
harder.
Is it, or are the wings getting hotter?
Your questions are getting hotter.
Your questions are getting hotter. Oh my God.
I'm
Okay.
about to fly out of here.
So that's the end game. We want to be a professor at a university.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And how's it going thus far? Are we working on that?
We work.
We working. We working. Right on. Let's go. There she is. Oh, there you go.
We
Get
working.
it. We working.
What did I say? It's for my students?
Oh, here we go. I gotta
And my
join you.
clients.
Come on, let's go.
let's
How
go.
many we doing? How many we doing? Here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Woo.
I think that was
Yeah.
good.
Good job. Got my workout in for the evening.
That's
Thank
it.
you, Jazzy.
We burned 1 week, right?
Hey man, thank you, Jasmin, for that workout. Oh my gosh,
You're
dude,
welcome,
we are
man.
moving on. Hey, we're gonna get halfway there. And what more better than another new feature on the show?
Oh, thank God. Yes, please.
Shout
More.
out to our homies at the Chamorro Village, the Grill
Grill
Sergeant.
Sergeant.
They're making the Nancy now, guys. Check them out.
What's up?
Hit them
Getting
up.
delirious.
And support local. Yes. There we go. You ready for this? You know what? I have to admit, it looks like the Kaduku, man, with all these freaking peppers. What's going on here?
I feel Kaduku over here. Hopefully after this, I turn into a sergeant.
Oh, yes. Let's go. Ready?
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, let's get this. Oh, my gosh. There we go. 5th wing. Halfway.
Okay, where's the part where there's less? Okay, I got
Right
the
there.
back.
That part. I'm kidding.
Oh,
No part. Oh, my God. That is real. That's hot. Yes.
oh, that feels good.
Yeah?
Oh, that feels good.
No, there's ice. There's ice in your water.
I'm sorry. No,
There's
it's
ice
just
in your water.
the ice
too.
on the outside.
Feel free. Help yourself.
I need some Mighty
Man.
to save me.
There you go. Shout out to Mighty Purple Cafe
Shout out.
coming in clutch. That's hot, Par.
Oh, wow, that's hot, part.
Finally, it's hot. Finally, it's hot. Anyways, we are moving on to a segment of our show, Jazzy, called Locals Only. Have
I'm
you heard
listening.
of it? Right?
I'm
Where
listening.
locals will know. All right.
Okay.
So, here we go. Did you ever own a Hoffatel two-way radio or talk phone?
A what?
The Hoffatel push talk phone. You ever have that?
From iConnect.
iConnect, yes.
Heck yeah.
You did have one.
Are you okay? You're crying?
I'm crying a little bit.
Are you okay?
Yeah, but I feel okay. I feel
like
safe because I feel safe because I'm here with you. So here's another one. How about what is your favorite tomorrow cheat day meal?
Oh, spam Kadukunata, bro.
Lemon,
Lemon, dotni.
Right on.
And actually, the first time I made spam Kadukunata was 2 weeks ago for a potluck. So I'm trying.
So now it's your favorite cheat meal.
I'm learning.
And she just did it 2 weeks ago.
I just learned how to make it.
You just learned to make it, but you've always been eating it.
I've always been eating it from other people, but the first time I actually made my own.
Wow.
Was 2 weeks ago.
We gotta try that one. We gotta try it. For sure.
Wait, my ears, like, I can't really hear.
There we go. You ready to move on?
Not ready.
I mean, this is death row for a reason.
Let's go, baby. Second row.
Here we go. Malfunction. You heard of him.
Oh, yes.
He blessed us with his presence on our show 2 episodes ago.
Yes, I saw
Matter
that.
as of the finale. This is his hotter version of his Antigo called Matai.
Matai, like death?
Yeah, like you're gonna
You're gonna die?
Death. Like you're not gonna hear.
Death. But did you die though?
No. Oh, again, there was a waiver that you signed earlier, right?
Okay, yes. Hopefully I don't matai.
Oh, well, you know what? There's one way to find out. Let's do this.
See.
Oh my gosh, good luck.
You malfunction! How dare you?
How dare you? But it tastes good, you know? Like there's flavor.
Ooh.
The flavor is pica, spicy.
That's definitely not malfunction. That's malagudshin.
Malagud.
You know what I mean?
Ooh, oh my God.
That one deserves push-ups. Come on, let's go.
Some more push-ups. Here we go.
Really? 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hopefully that takes out
that
the
helps a little bit on
right?
It's not as hot anymore.
Right?
Thanks to those push-ups.
Dang.
All right, moving on again, still in this local only segment. What's your favorite success story as a personal trainer? Favorite success story? You're hearing, right? Like it's so hot. They're
trying to understand what you're saying.
What's your favorite success story as a personal trainer?
Man, all of my clients have so much great success, honestly.
Right.
And it's not really always because of me.
It's a reflection on you though too, but yeah, they work hard, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Does one stand out? Does one stand out to you?
Yes, definitely. I was working with like 65-year-old.
65-year-old.
Yeah, before, and she actually entered into
competition.
Bodybuilding competition.
Really?
After that, yeah.
Do that again.
Bodybuilding competition.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I need visual. That's right. Okay. So, and then how did she do?
She did. I think she placed.
I mean, I think that's an accomplishment in itself to be in it already as a 65-year-old.
Right, exactly. And so she just gained her confidence from that. And after that, man, she just spread her wings, just like these chicken wings right here.
Spread them.
She spread those wings. Man, I'm burning over here.
I see.
Sorry.
Moving on to our 7th wing of the evening.
Let's go.
Have you ever heard of the Denancy dust?
The Nancy dust?
Dust. It's dusty.
It's
dusty. Our homie Chuck Flores, shout out to you, my man.
Hey, Chuck Flores.
Apparently, there's a QR code for when the what do you call them? The firefighters come.
Oh.
The medics.
Right.
They have to scan this so they know what's going on in your body. But yeah, so you never tried it? Right? Blows my mind too. It's crazy. Right?
Okay. In case I matai, right? And then you just call the ambulance.
they scan the QR code.
Okay, let's do it then.
So here we go. First time for you, the Denancy dust.
First time for you too?
No, many times before.
Did you die though?
I've not. No.
Okay,
I'm pretty sure I did not.
I have a chance.
You do have a chance. Here we go. Have fun. Fresh batch too, you can just tell. What do you think?
Ooh.
What do you think?
Ooh.
That hot one?
It doesn't get you on your tongue, Par. It gets you on your throat.
Crazy, right?
That's hot, Par.
Whoa.
Do we have ambulance on the side?
No, but we have a acai.
Dude. You know, it's like one of those shots that you take. What is it? The F1, not F-150, but the one that F's you up?
F's you up, huh?
Anyways, that shot that you take and you don't feel it there, but you feel it later.
It's a blue-green motherfucker?
Yes!
Yes!
It's like blue-green motherfucker. This
Right
freaking
on.
gets you later, bro!
Right?
Woo,
dust.
nice!
Where you going? Come back.
Woo.
Man, Jazzy, bust this myth for us.
Sorry.
Bust this myth for us. You can eat a loaded Fiesta plate every day as long as you work it off.
No.
Bust? Bust that myth?
That's busta.
Yeah? So we gotta eat in moderations then? Or
Moderation, yeah.
So eat one time good and then the rest just moderation.
Unless most of that plate has protein
Oh, right.
and veggies, then okay,
Right.
shoot, go for it,
So
Par.
just bistec and tanale chutney
Just
and
the bistec, just the calaguin and
the tanale
the,
chutney, the steak and
and the lechon, you're
no
fine.
tortillas, no nexa,
But
no
no
bread.
red rice, no dinner rolls.
No dinner rolls. Those give you rolls, right?
Because those give you rolls.
They don't give you the guns.
The one that gives you the guns is the
Protein.
freaking lechon kawali, boy. You want guns? Eat that lechon.
There you go. Right on. Okay, we've had this question before, but you're grabbing 3 things from your favorite mom and pop store. What are you grabbing?
Oh shoot. I'm grabbing my Mr. Brown,
Mr. Brown, what flavor?
the blue
The
mountain.
Blue Mountain.
Hey.
Of course, right? That's number 1 on Mr. Brown's list.
Number 1. Okay, and then it's kind of boring, but I would take a banana.
Banana with the
I know,
Mr.
that's-
Brown. No, but that goes good together, right?
It's kind of like boring, right?
Yeah, you know.
But-
I mean, it's fun to peel it.
And eat it?
Do you get a kick out of peeling the banana and eating it? Like, it's not boring at all.
Mostly the eating part, but you know.
Yeah, okay. And then what's the third thing, Jazzy?
And then the third one, dude, if they have the chicken calaguin,
Chicken Gallowin wrap
yes, that's my breakfast.
has to be, right?
That's my
Wow,
breakfast.
dude, that sounds good.
Mr. Brown, banana when you peel it.
Peel it and
Hopefully
eat
you peel it.
it. And the Chicken Gallowin wrap.
Yes.
Right on. That sounds super freaking enticing right
That's
there.
how you
super
get the
good.
muscles,
That's
man.
muscles. Hell yeah. Yeah, here I am thinking empanada and butchi and you know the calamai and the latiza. That was awesome.
That
Let's
was
go.
awesome.
Let's
I
keep
put on
going.
some lipstick for you.
That's natural, right?
Natural lipstick by
Actually sponsored.
Jazzy.
Natural lipstick by Jazzy. Sponsored by That's Hot Bar.
By That's Hot Bar.
Here we go. 8th wing of the evening.
Oh
By
my God, what is
friend,
this?
The Donny Dude.
Donny, dude.
Yes. I mean, if your nickname is Donny Dude, what do you think?
I
What are you thinking?
I think you're hot, Bar.
You're freaking messing with all kinds of hotness, dude. So yeah, this is one of another staples on our show. We love what this guy's doing, and you're gonna enjoy this tomorrow, especially. Gonna burn it off. Let's go.
I'm
Burn
sorry,
those
I'm trying to
calories.
get ready, man.
Yeah, no,
Okay, let's
she's
go.
burning off the calories that we're eating here.
Okay,
Cheers.
Cheers.
Donny Dude.
let me see how you react.
Oh my
first.
God.
Ooh, wow,
flavor,
it has like a zesty.
I'm
From the
telling you,
zesty uno.
your palate's still working. It's not conscious yet.
Reminds me of that song, Zesty Uno. Papa, na.
Just you knew.
Zesty Uno to be baby.
She's trying. She's trying. Right on. So, we are moving on to a segment in our show, Jazzy, called Pika Pics. We're going to dive into your
Leche.
Instagram, some pictures of you that you probably maybe have forgotten. We're going to resurface it.
I've forgotten a
And
lot
just
of things right
explain
now.
to us- Explain to us a little bit more detail about it, okay? You ready?
Okay, let's
Here we go. Look at this one right here.
Oh my God!
Oh, damn!
Who that?
I know that guy in the glasses.
I know that guy.
Oh my God. Oh my God, look at him. Gentleman, as he always is.
Yep.
Is he gonna pick it up for you?
Look at that, look at that.
What is that?
I got to touch his cheek.
Wait, what? When was this, Jazzy? Tell us.
Oh, that was like centuries ago. That was
What
one of
commercial was
my
that?
favorite commercials for Docomo.
Who was that young man there in the glasses?
That was Rob Balahadja.
Rob Balahadja? Rob Balahadja? Really?
Shout out Rob Balahadja.
Tell us a little bit more about that. Like, how did that commercial take course? Like, did you know both you guys at the time? Did you know Rob at the time?
So I think I was on a contract with Docomo at that time where I would just do like promotions for them.
Right. Okay.
Wait.
Slow down.
Wait.
That's a lot of cardio you're doing now.
Hold on.
Catch your breath.
And then they told me the day of who I would be working with.
Right.
And they said Rob Balahadja.
Okay.
And that was actually the first day that I met. Oh, wait a minute.
Was it the first time you met him?
That was the first time I met Rob Balahadja. And we hit it off, man. We had so much fun. Mm-hmm. And I have so much respect too for that man.
Right.
Thank you.
Even though he's making you suffer right now through these wings?
He hates me. He put more on mine.
Oh, no.
I saw him.
You caught him.
He was like, Jazzy's gonna get it.
There we go. Moving on.
Let's go.
Moving on. Ninth wing. Second to the last.
We're almost there, homie.
We are almost there, homegirl. There we go.
Let's do it.
Ma Fong Fong.
Ma Fong Fong?
Ma Fong Fong.
Oh,
You probably heard
Fong
the old ladies kind of use this slang back in the day. Take you out and whip you, ma fong fong your head.
This looks
So yeah,
scary
homeboy JJ
part.
Tovis.
Why is it so big? Because
Size matters.
Hey.
Ready for
Let's
this?
see.
Cheers. Oh my God.
Do I have the Nancy in my teeth?
All over, even around your.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. But you
Cheers.
can save it for later.
Okay.
Get it around your lips. Get it around your lips.
Oh.
Wow. Right?
It's Fong Fong my own heart.
You think so?
Oh.
That hot part? That's hot part. What am I say? Good job. So you're asking, do we have more pictures for you? We do.
What's
There's
my
another
name?
one.
What's my name?
Where's Usher?
Half an hour name?
It's 7 o'clock. Where's Usher?
In the Fong Fong. Cruising the street. Just give me time.
We got you. Take all the time you need.
My legs are shaking.
Take all the time you need. Take all the time you need.
I don't know when the last time that happened. But size matters.
Size doesn't matter, girl.
Oh, I'm shaking.
Woo! Here we go. Take a look at this.
Who's that?
It says blush.
How funny see blush?
So you can sing too. Is that correct?
No.
Oh no?
You want me to try?
Sure. What's your favorite song to sing?
Nina Fresi. Tiene más táculo. Mi corazón.
Mi corazón.
Se anima fico.
Oh yeah. Right on. So who's in that picture? Do you remember those faces? Oh my God.
Wait, what? Oh,
Is this your band?
that's me.
Yeah. Where? The one in the red?
Let's check. Does it look like my hair?
Sorry, I can't. I
one
don't know.
in
I'm
the
so
red.
delirious right now. The mafong fong is really messing me up right now.
Dude,
Oh, and the hat.
in the hat. Let's
Not the one in the glasses.
That's my friend.
That's your friend, yes. Of course. Drink some. Get some acai.
Sorry.
Yeah, take it down.
I'm going all the way, guys. That's my friend.
Oh my gosh. So is that a band of yours or
Let's
just a group of
check.
friends?
That's
What's
all.
blush? What's blush?
Yeah. So I just play on this cajon and I just go like this.
Cajon. Wow.
Yeah.
And you do that for like an hour straight? Or 30 minutes straight? Yeah. Right on, Jazzy. Here we go.
We're
we
here.
made it to the end. Look at you. You looks like you
Am
know.
I okay?
Looks like you're having so much fun, and it looks like you
So
would do
much
this
fun.
again.
I mean, maybe.
Right? So, exclusive to our show, Mr. Lava Lava.
Oh.
Made by our friends over at Sup Prim.
Mr. Lava Lava. Bombastic.
Yes, this is the one right here. Let's go. Cheers.
You're doing it with me, right?
I am.
Let's go. Okay,
I
ready?
didn't sign a waiver, but I'm gonna do it
Wait,
anyway.
10 before. Let's go. Let's
10
go.
more.
Come on.
Here we go.
Ready? Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's hot part.
That's hot part. Let's get this. Ready? I know you're stalling. That's why we did that.
I'm trying not to do it.
What does that taste like?
My legs. They're shaking. Oh.
That's hot part.
I can't believe I made it through.
No, we're not done yet, though.
Huh?
We got a couple more questions.
Huh?
We have this new segment on our show called Fire Flashbacks.
Ooh, I'm
We take
having
you-
flashbacks.
We take you to a trip down memory lane,
I'll try my best.
right? We'll show you old photos, from Guam, and share your personal experience with us, okay? Here we go. What do you remember about this photo?
Who's that?
It's a lady named Mariah Carey. She came to Guam, I believe.
Oh, shoot.
I don't know if you're familiar with her.
Yes. That's my girl.
Where were you? How old were you when that happened?
7 years old. Elementary.
7 years old?
Yeah.
Did you remember Mariah Carey coming?
Heck yeah. She's my number one.
And, right? Like every time it's Christmas, we always hear Mariah Carey, right?
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
All I want for Christmas is water.
Right on. How about this one right here?
Oh, GameWorks?
GameWorks.
Dude.
Yeah? What do you remember about that place?
What I remember was. What I remember was.
It was in Tumon.
Whew,
Right.
it was into what? It was called GameWorks. My parents
You were in elementary, what, middle school?
wouldn't allow me to go there
Why?
because
It was for big people? Adults? What? Too much fun?
because I was too young.
Okay.
I was in high school.
But did you ever go there with them? As a chaperone?
I wasn't allowed.
Wasn't allowed, okay.
I'm not crying, guys. I'm so happy.
She's
you know?
crying. She's crying because it's come to an end. Right on.
I'm dying.
Woo! Awesome. So,
I'm dying.
Jazzy, thank
it
you so
over?
much. We made it. We've done it.
We made it!
We did it. We did it. You conquered the Pika table. The heat seat was not much of a challenge for you, we can see. But we just want to say thank you, man. On behalf of myself, our producer, Rob Balahaja, who you had a really intimate commercial with from Docomo. He smothered these wings for you. You can make it later. On behalf of our main editor, Michael Bloss.
Yes.
And Bout It Productions behind the scenes,
Thank you so much.
Mike Ebio. We want to say thank you so much for being a freaking sport and saying yes and not regretting it, not even tomorrow.
I did this for you guys.
But before you go, Jazzy, let us know, man, what is to come besides you're going to be a professor one day at the university.
That's right.
But what's coming up? And give a shout out to some people out there, your family, friends, anybody. Go for it, girl. The spotlight is yours.
You know, first person I have to say thank you to is that's hot part. Before I die, I just want to say
You're gonna die. You're good.
Paradise, thank you. And all the
Paradise.
people that support me, all my students, my future students,
There you go. Shout out to them.
and my clients. Did this for you. I love you, family and friends. Let's continue to keep Guam a great, amazing place. Viva Guam.
Viva Guam. Right on. And one more time for the camera, Jazzy.
Who's Usher? That's hot part.
Right there. Yeah.
That's hot part. Cheers. Let's go. End it with the push-up.
Woo! There we go.
Woo! Let's go. 10, baby. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
I can't do
3,
it.
2,
I can't do it. My nose.